So Charlie, first things first, how are you and what have you been up to over the last couple of weeks?
To be honest, not too much. I managed to get away with the family last week for a good week, and yeah, other than that, just resting the legs, keeping the feet up, and yeah, just enjoying a bit of time off.
Yeah, and touching on the end of season awards, which took place on Sunday night, you must have been delighted to pick up both the Sixfields Travel Club Away Player of the Season and the Grosvenor Casino Player of the Season.
Yeah, of course, I'm very honoured to get them awards. It's recognition of a great season, both for me personally and the club. And as I said many times this year, I came here to get promoted and to lead the side to that was a great achievement for myself. And obviously gutted the fans weren't there to do it with us, but I know they're all buzzing, and we managed to bump into a few after Wembley as well.
And both awards, they were voted for by the supporters themselves. That must be extra special for you because it shows that level of respect, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure. I think I've said many times since I've come, even when I come on loan last year, the fans really taken to me, and I've not had that before in my career. So I wanted to repay them on the pitch, and luckily I think I have. And then yeah, I'm very honoured to get that award.
Obviously, it's nice to win the individual awards, but I guess it's been a collective effort as well. Sorry, to perform as well as you have in a position that brings out the best of you.
Yeah, of course. You can't. Obviously, it's great to get these awards individually, but as you say, we've always been a team. Like in my position, the two players alongside me, Jordan and Scotty, has been exactly the same as me all season, as well as the goalies. And yeah, it's been a real team effort. I think many people could have won that award, and yeah, as I say, as a team, we got promoted, and that's the most important thing.
I remember the day you signed permanently last year, you were speaking about being determined to win promotion in your first season. Looking back to that day, you must be extremely proud to have gone on and achieved that.
Yeah, of course. I think there'll be many managers and probably players at the start of each season actually say, I want to try and sneak in the playoffs, I want to get promoted. But to actually make it a reality and do it in a way and the style we did it after that first leg, I think credit to all of us, credit to the manager, because we had a big change with players. When I signed last year, there was a lot of new faces, and it took us a while to gel. But credit to him because he brought in some great characters, and that's the most important thing for me.
And I guess those characters coming in, the likes of Nicky Adams, obviously Alan McCormack. As a young player yourself, being given the captain's armband, did you look up to those kind of guys as inspiration, knowing that they were there if you needed a hand for anything?
Yeah, of course. I think obviously the two guys you mentioned there, Nicky and Maka, they've been around for years. They've been there and done it. So I can take a lot of respect off them. But yeah, I just wanted to take the captaincy in my grasp. Really, I am a young captain, but always felt I could be a leader. Yeah, I'd like to think it probably got the best out of me. I knew it would either make me or break me, and luckily it's gone the right way.
And in terms of keeping yourself fit during this period, obviously resting is important as well because it was quite a hectic couple of weeks during the playoffs. But how have you been able to keep yourself fit along with adding in the rest that's been required?
Yeah, I'd say a lot of people probably think that the lockdown period was rest, but for us, as players, we kept as fit as we possibly can just in case something like it did happen. So I think the first few weeks since we finished at Wembley, it's been a nice time just to relax and put your feet up. And obviously now in the next couple of weeks, you start easing yourself back in because we've got to prepare for another long, hard season.
Mm-hmm. And we're not entirely sure when that new season will be up and running. But I guess from a player's perspective, it's exciting and motivating knowing that we'll have League One football to look forward to when we're back up and running properly.
Yeah, of course. That's what we plan for. And now, obviously, I know the manager is probably the busiest man out there at the minute, trying to bring in some new faces. But yeah, we're going to be prepared. We're going to work really hard, and we don't want to stop here. We don't want to stop and think, oh, we've made it in League One now. Let's continue and try and cement ourselves in League One.
Obviously, over the last couple of weeks, signing Sam Hoskins and Michael Harriman to new contracts has been important. You try and keep that team together as well as add fresh faces. How important is it to A, keep the players together that have been successful, and B, add in like a fresh dimension to the dressing room?
Yeah, I think the guys that signed thoroughly deserved. I think Michael saved probably the best two games he's played in the semi-final and the final, and he's been unbelievable. He came in at a really tough point for us, and yeah, credit to him because he's done really, really well. And Hoskins, as you say, he's played everywhere this year, and he's still come out as top goal scorer. So he deserves massive credit. And then obviously you bring in new faces, and when you bring in new faces, it feels like the people that still have to up it a bit more, and they want to show the new guys what they're all about. So that'll be important. I know the manager will bring in the right characters because that's what he focuses on a lot. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back, and hopefully there'll be a few new faces.
And just between now and then, and just between now and when we do get back to training, have you got any particular plans?
Not really, to be fair. I managed to sneak a break in last week, but other than that, that's me done for breaks for another year. But no, as I say, I'm not. You can't go too mad at this point. But probably still, as players, we only finished just over 2 weeks ago at the final, so we're still fit. We're still going to have a good base fitness. So it's just about ticking over, making yourself ready, and then when we do get the date to come back, we come back firing.